Hello guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Blue Edition. Today guys, we are going to challenge the gym leader. But before we do that, we need to figure out how to open these doors. Now this is a challenge that has stumped many a trainer. So, there's only trash here. There's only trash here. There's a switch under the trash. Turn it on. First electric lock opened. The trick to it is that there's a bunch of various locks underneath these, or switches to locks underneath these trash cans, and their location moves around. Now, generally, nope, they are reset. Okay. Now, I know there is a set way of doing it, I just can't remember it at the moment. So hopefully I won't spend too long on this puzzle. Yep, there's a switch under here. First electric lock opened. Nope, only trash, and electric locks were reset.
Lieutenant Surge set up double locks. Here's a hint. When you open the first lock, the second lock is right, next to it.
Okay, so there's a hint.
Hey, there's a switch under the trash. Turn it on.
Okay, and is it here? You lied to me. And the switches keep moving. This is certainly one of the more challenging gym puzzles. There's the switch under the trash. Turn it on. And it opened. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that's nothing though compared to Sabrina's teleporty gym, but we'll get to that. Oh yes, viewers, we'll get to that. Anyway, here we have Lieutenant Surge, one of my favorite gym leaders.
Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here?
Why?
You won't
What's
live
wrong?
long in combat. That's for sure. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me.
Really? There
war.
was a war? Tell me more.
They zap my enemies into submission, into paralysis. Sorry,
Really?
my bad.
Okay.
The same as I'll do
Well, that's
to
an
you.
interesting backstory. Apparently there was a war here at some time.
Yes,
And there's
big
Lieutenant
war.
Surge,
Haha.
Lightning American. Sends out
Go,
Voltorb.
Voltorb.
We've got Silch here though. So if we do a
Shock
quick
that
dig,
thing into submission.
of course that thing Sonic Boom could one-hit KO
Sonic
Silch.
boom.
Nope, fortunately not.
Whoa.
And that tackle misses
That'll
to our
show
benefit. And we one-hit
No,
KO that
Voltorb.
Voltorb.
Why?
Very nice indeed. It's about to use Pikachu, hey? No, we'll keep Silt in here.
Go, Pikachu.
Now, if you look at Pikachu's tail there, guys,
this Pikachu will
very
take you
interestingly,
out, that's for sure.
it resembles Raichu's tail much closer than the modern day Pikachu looks. Right, Pikachu's a lot chubbier in this picture as well, but just look at the tail. I've always thought that Pikachu was meant to have a tail more like that. More like how when it evolves into Raichu, it's a live wire with a lightning bolt at the end. Interesting thought. Maybe that's how they meant Pikachu to be, but yeah. Anyway, quick attack, so that's guaranteed to hit first.
Pikachu, quick
Silt's
attack.
got excellent defense though, so that hardly does anything. And a nice dig here from Silt, which takes out that Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Super effective.
Brrr.
And Silt
Sure are
is at
tough.
level 17. Trying to learn Slash. I think we can afford to forget Scratch. Whew. I'm glad Scratch was in that position and not Dig. That would have been bad. Okay. It's about to use Raichu. Well, let's leave Silt in.
Now for my ace in the
And
hole.
there's Raichu, as
Go,
you can see, as I was
Raichu.
talking about with the tail there. The long wire with the lightning bolt at the end. Very similar to how Pikachu is designed in this generation. But anyway, let's go for the dig. He used it up his turn
on,
using an
Raichu,
item
let's
on
get
his
your
Raichu
speed.
there. So, fortunate for us, we got the dig in. And Thunderbolt doesn't affect Silt, so I don't know what he was thinking with that. Let's hope he goes for something like that again. And it doesn't affect Silt. Brilliant.
Man, I only have electric moves on my Raichu.
And our Lightning Samurai Silt has just taken down the entire of Lieutenant Surge's gym. Well done, buddy.
Whoa!
Haha!
You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge.
Now you won't last long in a war, buddy.
Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly
Awesome.
anytime,
But we
kid.
don't have fly, nor
You're
will
special,
we have it
kid.
for quite a
Take
while.
this.
Nice, we get TM24. A brilliant move. Very, very useful move, Thunderbolt.
TM24 contains Thunderbolt.
Except against a ground type,
Teach
which
it to an
you should have
electric
known better.
Pokemon. Little word of advice, kid. Electricity is sure is powerful, but it's useless
Thank
against
you.
ground-type Pokemon.
He gives me that advice, but then he tries to use Thunderbolt and Thunder Shock against my Sandshrew. Anyway,
That's all I had. Shush.
let's go into Pokemon here and switch title around.
Go away.
Because now that
I need to work on
Salt
my
has got
muscles.
some experience, we title is falling behind, and I went into that house again. My word. Now at this point of the game, you might be wondering, where do we go next? Our ship has quite literally sailed, so we can't go on the ship to go anywhere. There's a Pokemon blocking the road to the right. There was that Diglett tunnel though, but I'll give you a little hint, it's not where you need to go. So, we need to come back up this way. Do a little bit of backtracking now. Old games were very, very fond of making you backtrack through areas. Hopefully meet no wild Pokemon, thank you. And we need to go back through this underground route over here. Let me see if I can find any of this treasure that they speak about in this underground pathway. These dropped items. I don't know if you can hear me mashing the A button quite frantically. Because that's what you need to do in order to pick up hidden items. It will be very useful later on in the game, because there are quite a few hidden items around. And I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Okay, let's head on back up, shall we? There we go. And we need to head on up this way. Fortunately, we got the fast forward to enable us to do that quickly. And there's a bush over here which we couldn't cut before. But with Silt, our lightning samurai, we can cut away there and go straight through. And there's a trainer over here.
You have Pokemon with you? You're mine.
That I do. What? I'm pretty sure I'm my own, not yours, but anyway. Sends out an Oddish, hey? Not a good matchup for title there. So let's switch into... who needs the experience? Swift. Poison. Why? Of all the status effects, you had to poison me. That is so irritating. My word. So let's go for the Gust and just get rid of all these guys. Swift has grown a level, so let's switch out for Mew. Mew needs a bit of leveling up. Mew's got level up.
You need light to get through that dark tunnel ahead.
Ah, so there's a dark tunnel ahead, is there? Well, if I don't hurry up and get to a Pokemon Center, my Swift might be seeing the light at the dark end of the tunnel. Well, light at the end of the dark tunnel. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The word order, that is. And again, I need to look for word order for that sentence. And let's heal up. Nice. All healed. And head on this way. Through this man's house. And around this way. Okay. Let's cut this bush down, shall we? And get through this way. Jump. Okay, now we need to be careful not to get poisoned or anything, because we can't make it back to Cerulean for an easy heal. Let's get this. No more room for items. Now, this is a very irritating thing in the early games, is that your item storage had a set limit. You couldn't go past that limit, otherwise your bag would be full. And once you got past that limit, you were stuck. You couldn't collect any more items. As you can see, there are a lot of trainers along this route. So let me see if I can just... oh, I had an antidote. I got 2 rare candies. Let me use them. Alright, let's get Tidal up, shall we? Level 16. And... level 17. Nice. So now Tidal is level with Silt. You guys are wondering, We haven't really used Tidal much, have we? It's because he's still a Magikarp. I got TM30 over there. I'm not too sure what that is, actually. Let's go see. He's still a Magikarp. He's not able to do much at the moment. Teleport. Nah, but that should sell for quite some good money, so I'll hold on to that. But once he turns into a Gyarados, he will be very useful.
Great! I was bored, eh?
We got a hiker over here, wants to fight us. Sends out a Machop. And we got our Tidal that we need to switch out, so let's switch out for Bubbles. Goes in for the low kick, but we got our Bubble Beam over here. Nicely done. Nope. Bubbles will be perfect for this fight. Go for another Bubble Beam and take that Onyx down with a critical even. Well done, Bubbles. Level 24. Should we? Which move? Tackle, definitely. I don't like how it doesn't ask you if you're sure you want to forget a move. That is just scary. Anyway. That you are, mate. That you are.
Are you sure it got standing up to me there, right?
Are you Canadian, eh? You keep saying, eh? Anyway, let's head on this way. I can't make fun of anybody else's accent. I've got a pretty strange accent myself. Okay. Route 9, Cerulean City through to Rock Tunnel.
Who's that walking with those good-looking Pokemon?
Okay, that wasn't weird at all. We've got a Growlithe there. So let's send out Bubbles because he's got type advantage. And let's go for Bubble Beam. Raw doesn't switch out your Pokemon in this generation, interestingly enough. It only works on wild battles. So that's interesting indeed. And he's got a Charmander. I guess that was his first choice of Pokemon. So that Charmander is taken down. You don't see starter Pokemon so much in the later generations. They're not so common amongst random trainers
Out like a
this.
light.
In this generation, in the first generation here, you see it quite often, which makes sense, because starter Pokemon would be everywhere, because they're given out as starters. But anyway, keep walking, he says.
I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons.
Really? I guess you must be a bug trainer then. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Bug catcher. Whoa! And there's our first sight of Beedrill, who now has a Mega form in the new games, which is pretty awesome. I wish they had given Butterfree. Imagine a Mega Butterfree, how beautiful that thing would be. But anyway, let's switch to Swift here. Birds to deal with bugs. And let's gust this thing. Nice. Also got a Mega Pidgeot, which will be pretty awesome. They didn't buff it enough though, that's my feel. But anyway. Enough criticism for tonight.
What a total waste of time.
Yeah, you're right. Criticizing, especially when probably nobody from the Pokemon company will ever watch this video, is not necessary. It's a waste of time.
I have to collect more of the bugs to get stronger.
That you do. You need to keep a nice mixed type lineup, which is why we are going to end the episode. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode today. As always, leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want some more, and my name is Athais. Good night, and God bless.